baseball has quickly learned who you are kind of over the past couple of weeks and has really fallen in love with you as a player. Kind of what's it been like, this experience over kind of, I guess, making your like big time debut, I guess?
Yeah, no, it's been great. Been working really hard for this moment. And yeah, no, I just want to put my skill set out there and show everyone that what I got and that I can really do this, and that I'm playing at this level because I'm good enough to play at this level, So I just want to go out there and show out for the fans and show out for the culture and do as much as I can for us to win.
We've heard a couple of different perspectives on it now, but when you're getting ready to come into a game, can you kind of take us through step by step this routine?
Yeah, so personally, I just like to get my mind right and kind of go into a little bit of a darker place for myself and try to get myself as mad as possible. And yeah, the energy drink is a big thing too. It's just something that hypes me up and gets me ready to go into the game and flips that switch for me. But yeah, no, it's just me just getting hyped up, ready to go into any situation, no matter the count, the situation, how many runners are on. I just want to go out there and compete.
So what's the energy drink of choice? I don't know.
C4. I like the fruit punch.
For sure. Yeah. Is that like a superstition one? Like it's got to be that specific? Or?
No, I just have to have some type of energy drink.
For
yeah.
Sure.
Are you just crushing like a 12 or 16 ounce can in like seconds? I mean, are you doing it like when you first get up, or like are you seriously just like chugging that thing and slamming it?
I'll have a few sips just to get it down a little bit, and then right when they give me the nod, that's when I just chug it all down, and I just get into that zone and I just run out there.
Is there a particular inspiration for this? Like, are you like an old school, like Stone Cold Steve Austin fan?
No, I don't know, honestly. I just started doing it in the fall here, and I don't know, it's just kind of, I guess, a superstition, but it's just been working for me. So
this just started in the fall. This wasn't something you did at Long
Yeah,
Beach?
I mean, I did it a little bit at Long Beach, but not to that extreme. But now here I feel a lot more comfortable with everyone, and they let me be myself here, so I don't feel like I have to hide myself or try to box myself in, and all the guys love it, so I'm going to keep doing it.
You say go into that kind of dark place when you're trying to get yourself that mental. What are you thinking? How are you getting yourself pumped up, angry before you're about to head out? What are you thinking of?
Honestly, I just think about my family. It's a big reason why I do this. So just thinking about my why, going back to JUCO, my head coach, Rudy Arguez, he really talked about our why, and a lot of people had a different why, and that really just touched me. So just doing it for people, I don't mean to go into that realm, but people that have disabilities and stuff like that aren't able to play the game. So just things like that, just outside factors, and making baseball a smaller thing for myself, and just realizing that it's an imaginary zone and it's a ball, so there's bigger things in the world that are going on. So just thinking of it in that perspective makes me want to go out there and just absolutely dominate hitters.
We've heard you've got a bullpen playlist going too. What do you listen to?
A lot of California rap. That's something that gets me going. But yeah, a lot of just old school rap too. I like Tupac, Biggie, just stuff like that, just to get me going before the game.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
What's the origin of the hair? Because you go back in old photos, and clearly you've let it go for a while. So
yeah.
What's the story?
Nothing really. I just honestly haven't found a barber out here. But at the same time too,
or Long Beach apparently.
Yeah. Back home though too, I have a buddy that used to cut my hair, but I haven't been to him in a minute. But when I was a baby, I had my hair long, and both sides of my family, my grandpas both had long hair, so I just decided to let it grow out, and it was kind of bothering me, I'm not gonna lie, and I was gonna cut it, but I started putting the headband on, so it's been helping out a lot.
Do you look back at like high school or Riverside photos and go like, this is just not even the same person? Both because of that and because like 30, 40 pounds difference too, like you're a different human? Yeah,
no, 100%. Yeah, I do definitely go back and look at old videos and photos and stuff like that, and just take in that, how much I've changed and how much I've put in as far as work. But yeah, no, it's tempting to cut it, but yeah, I like it.
Didn't know if there was a superstition behind this.
No, there's no superstition. No.
Obviously, as a closer, you're always in close games, and that's the nature of the position. But to be in so many one-run spots, to come into games and bases loaded scenarios and be succeeding like this early. What's this feeling like when you're all amped up in every one of these? Like, are you even remembering this when you're all?
Yeah, no, it feels great, honestly. I really just want to go out there and give it my all for the squad, you know, especially for it being my last year, knowing how much is on the line. And, you know, I'm never going to get these moments back again. So my biggest thing is just going out there and putting everything on the line. I have nothing to lose at this point. So just doing it for the guys behind me and doing it for the school, you know, and everyone that supports this program. So that's my biggest thing on, you know, why these big moments are so small for me, is because the support system and how many people care about this program. And like I said, the guys are behind me. So I really just want to do it for them and give them my all every time I go out there, no matter the situation.
You get a chance now to show off your stuff along with the rest of the team on the first season, you know, series for this program. What does it mean for you to have this opportunity this season? How much are you looking forward to getting this shot against Xavier this weekend?
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm just willing to get any opportunity I can, you know, however many times, you know, whether it's 3 times out of the bullpen on the weekend or if it's 1 or none, you know. I just want to be there for the guys, and I'll be on the top step cheering for my guys, being the loudest guy in the dugout. I just want to do whatever it takes for the squad, and, you know, no matter what team it is, it could be a ranked team, a non-ranked team, you know, we're going to take it to every team like they're a ranked team or the best team in the country, yeah.
When you talk about wanting to really do it for the program and the people that have gotten you here, you know, is that a feeling you've been searching for? You've had a lot of stops in college, you know, did you feel that way about UNLV or Beach, or is there something like that different about being here?
I think it's just a belief system, you know, the coaches, I could just feel how much they trust me and how much they care about me and love me. So just having that, it gives me a lot of confidence, and I have no worries when I go out there. So every time I'm out there, I'm not worrying about, you know, oh, I have to go this long for the team. It's like, no, I'm gonna have to go out there and compete every pitch, every batter, you know, and just minimizing every moment like that. But yeah, no, it's honestly an honor to be here. You know, I dreamt of this moment. I pitched here against the Knights after my freshman year at JUCO, and I was like, I want to play here eventually, you know, and I got the opportunity to, and I'm going to make the most of it.
What WCC squad or WCL team were you with?
Walla Walla Sweets, yeah. Yep.
What has it been like just working in tandem with Jaeger, and what have you been learning about him here this past month now the games are underway?
I've been learning a lot, honestly. He's been really, really fighting for us in those hard moments, you know, and being able to be his tandem and being behind him. I tell him every time I go out there that I got his back and he has nothing to worry about, you know, because that's my job, honestly. And even his runs matter to me, you know. I think just being there for your guys and trying to succeed not only for yourself but for them is what gets me through those moments and helps him. And I've just learned a lot from him, honestly. Him being an older guy as well. We talk a lot about slider grips and front side stuff as far as, you know, not pulling off, and just a lot of stuff that we can collaborate on. Just even though we have different slots, there's a lot of stuff that we collaborate on and, you know, help out each other with.
And when you learn teammate stories too, like when Giordano's a converted catcher. Like, when you're talking about Jaeger, you guys had the experience of being closers for several years.
Right.
You got another guy in the pen who's been doing this for like 2 years. What is the conversation like, and like at what point when you learn that, going like, this guy's this effective, and he's you know, this is how early he is in this process.
100%. Yeah, and that's one thing about Jack too, is his skill set's tremendous. I mean, it's ridiculous for what he's done in the past 8 months as a converted catcher to a pitcher. So just telling him that he has nothing to worry about, his stuff's plenty good enough, he just needs to throw it in zone. But my biggest thing with him is I just told him, you know, I was like, you need to go out there and be mad. You know, you can't go out there and be happy, or, you know, just be in the moment and be mad and go after hitters, you know. That's the biggest thing for me, is sometimes, you know, you just got to be a little mad up there and want to get the job done. So I kind of been collaborating with him more on his mindset than his skill set, you know, because his skill set's so good, and I just want to help him with his mentality. I think that's the biggest part of baseball, is your mentality, and if you don't have that down, then, I mean, things can speed up on you and they can get out of control.
Is there a particular closer you draw, like, because they're obviously different personalities. Some are the silent assassin type, I would say clearly that doesn't seem to be you. So is there a more animated closer who you draw inspiration from for all this?
Honestly, no. I mean, watching Chase Burns in college, I mean, that was absolutely electric. So, I mean, that's one of the biggest inspirations I would say is Chase Burns. I mean, that guy was great in college. So, I loved watching him pitch and, you know, just all the great guys throughout college, you know, just seeing how they used to express themselves. And, you know, it's just great being able to do that out here in this environment.
If you had to pick one company for an NIL deal, we going with like Head and Shoulders, or we going with C4, we going with what's the choice? I mean, you make your pitch, man.
I mean,
You're saying you're promoting yourself on YouTube, you're putting out all your clips, so like, here you go, here's the platform.
I would say C4, honestly, yeah. Being able to slam one of those before I go out there to do my thing, yeah, that would be
A couple
pretty
of
sick.
complimentary cases or something.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about that vert fastball, but I feel like the changeup doesn't get enough appreciation. Have you always had that, or is
No.
that a new addition?
Yeah, so it's a new addition. I worked on that this offseason. I had a regular four-seam, regular changeup, and then I was working back home with my pitching coach at the Art of Pitching, Freddie Arias. He taught me a kick change, and at first it was a double kick. I had both of my fingers, my middle finger and ring finger kicked, and then we switched it just to a regular kick. And ever since then, I mean, it's just taken off. And I've been just throwing it and got way consistent over the past time and throughout that time. And yeah, it's just in zone and it's absolutely disgusting. And I know that if I throw that, no hitter has a chance against me. So that's another thing, just having confidence in that pitch, even though I just started learning it. Just having full confidence in it. I mean, it's really disgusting, so they don't have a chance.
You spiking the ring finger?
Yes. No, my middle finger, actually.
Okay.
Spiking the middle finger.
Like on the inside of the horseshoe?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anything else? Thanks, Albert.
Thanks.
Thank